All right, friends, it is almost that time of year when people start focusing on weight loss goals and their health. So today I'm going to give you guys 3 tips, 3 things to focus on when you're trying to set some health goals and weight loss goals for the new year. So this is going to help you to really become more strategic in a way that is going to set you up for success in the goals that you want to achieve. Hey friends, I'm so excited to announce my Healthy Life Scholarship Program, where you can get one-to-one personal training and/or health coaching with me for 3 months. You're going to have till January 12th to apply for this program. So if you've been wanting to make changes and you know that having the support of a coach would help you, then I encourage you to apply. We're going to create a custom program just for you based on your goals, your struggles, and where you want to focus for the next 3 months. There's a link for the application in the description. So if you're ready to make 2024 the healthiest year yet, then I encourage you to apply. I'm so excited to be able to share this program with others and help more people. Hi friends, and welcome to the Healthy Beyond 40 show. I'm Michelle, mom of 4 and military wife. I have my doctorate in physical therapy and I'm an online personal trainer, health coach, and yoga teacher. Do you wish that you had more energy and could get into shape? Do you feel like you're struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried a diet before, but it just wasn't sustainable, and now you don't know how to get started. We're going to look at health holistically here, and most importantly, keep things simple and quick. If you're ready to develop healthier habits, exercise consistently, and lose weight sustainably without long workouts or following strict diets, then you're in the right place. In this podcast, I bring together my expertise with real-life strategies. No magic pill here, so lace up those shoes and get moving. All right, I am excited for this episode and really to get you in a mind space to set your health or your weight loss goals or whatever that is up for success in the new year. I remember I have 4 kids, but when I just had 3 of them, I was overwhelmed. I was slowly gaining weight, and I remember going up a flight of stairs and being out of breath and knowing that something needed to change, but I needed it to be simple and quick. Because things were hard with 3 little kids. I was very busy. I didn't have a ton of time to exercise or to do elaborate meal plans. So I went back to the basics. I started with 10-minute workouts. I just changed my nutrition a little bit and then I added from there. And that is how I became successful. So that is what I take forward when I work with my clients. So tip number 1, when you go to set a goal for the year, I want you to think, what can you maintain 90 to 95% of the time? And when we're thinking this, I want you to have a time frame of months, really almost a year, because when we start making changes in our health, we really want to be able to maintain that for our life. There may be some cases where things may be a little more seasonal or different or here or there, but most of this, we want to be able to maintain 90 to 95% of the time in our life. So what happens here is we need to change our mindset. So a lot of us have a mindset of a short-term goal, getting to a certain number on the scale, doing whatever it takes to get there, even if that's not sustainable. So you know me here, I'm all about sustainable weight loss and making changes that you can maintain. So we really have to wrap our mind around that. And also when we're thinking about our new habits for the year, coming back to these monthly or quarterly and really reviewing and deciding what you need to change or tweak. Because what happens is when you start to do this and you're picking something that you can be successful with 90 to 95% of the time, it's going to build confidence. You're going to start feeling successful. So even though it may not be some big change that you really want to make, you're going to be building confidence and success. And that's going to set you up for more success in the future. And this becomes really important that we have some of that confidence because so much of us have done different diets and we do it for a little bit, then we stop, and then we feel like a failure. We go right back into our old habits. So we have to do something different. The other thing I want you to think about, especially when we're thinking of something that you can do 90 to 95% of the time, is think, what is the low hanging fruit? And what I mean by this is what are some of the easier things that you can do? A lot of times we know like, hey, I need to eat almost all whole foods, Well, that can be a really drastic change. That's like a big mountain you need to climb up to tackle. And the success with that is going to be really hard when you're going from 0 to 100. So what is something easier that I could do? So maybe it's like getting more water in, maybe doing a 5-minute workout. Maybe it's taking an omega supplement so it can help with your inflammation. Maybe it's going for a walk. Or maybe you're already going for a walk and you're just going to add some squats and push-ups or something right after it. A lot of times there's this low-hanging fruit that we don't even see ourselves because we think it has to be more complicated. We think that it has to be harder. So as you go into this year, really focusing on what can you maintain 90 to 95% of the time all year. And I want to break and tell you about my favorite supplements because this is a great low-hanging fruit to grab because we are in an undernourished country, but we're overfed. So it can be a really easy place to start making changes in your health. One of my supplements that I take every day is my daily omega-3 supplement. And this is because I actually tested my levels at home and they were so low. And really 97% of people worldwide are low in omega-3. And this affects us at a cellular level. So things like our brain, our mood, the way we think, dry eyes, dry skin, our bowel cells, our gut, all go back to making sure that we're having enough omega-3s. And I love this supplement because one, you can buy a kit where you can test your levels so that you know. You test it, you supplement, and you retest again to make sure that your body is absorbing it. And the supplement I use has had added polyphenols so that we get better absorption and no fishy burps, fishy taste, which comes from oxidation. So check out the link down below on how to get started with that. The other supplement I'm loving is my Organifi. I like to have the Organifi green in the morning, and this gives me a natural dose of energy. It has adaptogen herbs in it. My favorite one is ashwagandha, and this helps our body to adapt to stress. So we're getting lots of micronutrients and helping with our stress. I also love the Organifi Gold. Right now they have pumpkin pie spice. I like to have it with some almond milk or coconut milk, and it's really a yummy drink. It also has lemon bulb in it, which is a great calming, relaxing herb, and also turmeric. So if you guys want to check it out, there's a link down below and use the code HEALTHY20 to save 20% off today. All right, let's head into tip number 2. So what have you been missing? So if you have been on this health journey or this weight loss journey for a while, there is something that you've been missing. And if you can take the time to sort of figure out what that is, then that's going to help you to know how to move forward. So a lot of times we just want, like, what do we do? And we don't really take this time to dig a little deeper. So I'm going to put in the description down below some episodes that are more tactical and have tips and different things that you guys can do. But I want you to take the time with this piece that really deals with our mindset and what's happened in our past. So when we've been thinking about what we've been missing in the past, this is what I do with my clients when I talk to them. And they're telling me their goals and their struggles. I'm trying to figure out what is that missing piece that they don't see that they really need to move forward in the way that they want to. So for example, one of my clients that I'm working with, she recognized that when things got busy and got hard, and she wasn't following through on her habits that she had, she really started to feel bad about herself and would normally give up. And that she also wasn't recognizing the things that she had changed, the things that she had done really well. And this just left her in a really bad mental space. And this is why when we look at our health, it's not a simple follow this nutrition plan, do these exercises. We really have to take a holistic approach because what we are thinking and what we are feeling is ruling what we're doing. So if we don't get to the bottom of some of these things, we keep living out that way. So as she was able to recognize this, we are able to work together to help her to see what she was doing, to allow herself to remind her of that, and to know that, man, it's okay if things don't go as planned. We just have to get right back to what we're doing. So maybe some other things that might be missing for you or that have caused what seems like a failure in the past is just being busy. Do you need to let something go? Have you been too extreme before? Do you need to do something that's not as extreme? Are you just doing too much? Do you actually need some support and accountability so that the things you want to do, you can start doing and you're not getting stuck anymore or wondering what you should be doing? Also, I just met someone else. So this isn't someone through business. This was just more personal. And she was just sharing a little bit of her story and her health. And she was just leaving herself in a really defeated spot. Like she was giving up before she was even trying. Like, this is just the way it is. Like, we're busy. We go out to eat. Like, I need quick things. I have pain and I can't do this. So is that what's missing for you? Are you giving up before you're even trying? Because what you think is ruling your actions. So if what we're thinking and feeling isn't putting in a place to do something different and move forward in our health, that's where we're going to be stuck. Tip number 3 is I want you to think is what's your big goal and what is going to happen if you achieve it? Because this is where motivation starts to come from. A lot of people might be stuck on a weight loss goal or a certain size on their pants, but really like what happens when you achieve it? For the most part, there's not really something strong enough that's going to make us do something differently. So I want you to really think, what does it mean? One of my clients I'm working with now, I love working with her. She is so determined to be healthier. She does want to lose weight and she has been losing weight. But what she really wants is to make a different way for her family. She wants to live her life in a way that's healthier so she can impact her family, so that she can enjoy doing things with them, not slowing them down. And that's where the motivation comes to when things get busy and out of whack. When you can come back to that thing that's really important to you, that's going to have a big impact on you, your family, and the people around you. That's what you can use as your motivation when things get hard. That is what you can come back to. Because most of us fitting into a smaller size pants doesn't really provide that much motivation because it probably doesn't matter that much. People aren't going to notice if you're a size 12 or a size 10. It doesn't matter. I, of course, want you guys to be healthy on the inside of your body, which might also mean that you have some weight to lose. Just to recap here, 1 is what you can maintain 90 to 95% of the time year round. Number 2, what has been missing in the past? And number 3, what's your big goal? And what happens if you achieve it? What impact is that going to have on you? So take some time to sit with these, talk with a friend, talk with someone if you need to, or journal about it. When you work through some of this deeper stuff, that's when things in our health get easier. It gets easier to make different choices when we know what we're doing and we feel determined in it. All right. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I encourage you to come hang out in my Healthy Beyond 40 Facebook group where I post different events I have going on, like free yoga classes. Also, I encourage you to apply for that scholarship program. I would love to have the opportunity to get to work with you. All right, everyone. Have a good day and keep on moving.